Hi, it's Dr. Nick with scriptureandtradition.com. Thanks so much for watching. Why do we worship God on Sunday? That's the question I want to talk about in this brief little Bible Bite video. Why do we worship Him on Sunday? The majority of Christians, Protestants, Catholics, Eastern Orthodox, we all worship God on Sunday, but there are some Christians, a minority, like the Seventh-day Adventists, who say we're breaking the commandment. Honor the Sabbath, keep holy the Sabbath. The Sabbath is on Saturday. We worship God on Sunday. Why do we do that? Now, many Christians might say because it's the resurrection, right? But they stop there. There's more to it than that, and that's what I want to really go over in this brief video. So let's begin by looking at the Catechism Paragraph 349, which says this: "But for us a new day has dawned, the day of Christ's resurrection. The seventh day completes the first creation, the eighth day begins the new creation. Thus the work of creation culminates in the greater work of redemption. The first creation finds its meaning and its summit in the new creation in Christ, the splendor of which surpasses that of the first creation." All right, so there's a lot going on right now, but really what I wanted to zoom in on is the fact that the Catechism is teaching us, and really all of tradition has made this very clear, beginning with the Acts of the Apostles in the early church, but very simply, as the Catechism says, the first creation culminates in the seventh day. You go back to Genesis chapter 1, leading up to chapter 2, verse 4, and you have 7 days of creation, 6 days of creation, then the seventh day, the Sabbath rest. And in that Sabbath rest, mankind is meant to worship God and have friendship with God and love Him, and you have this relationship, essentially, okay? And the Sabbath day, the seventh day, culminates and finishes and completes the first creation, and that's fine. But the problem is, because of Adam and Eve's sin, creation's destroyed, right? The harmony that once existed in the first creation, the creation that we're in right now, is broken. There is no more harmony, and now we have sin and destruction and suffering and misery and all this stuff. Well, throughout the scriptures, in a variety of places, in Old and New Testament, Isaiah and Revelation, God promises that He's going to create a new heavens and a new earth. All things will be renewed. Now, this is going to happen in Jesus Christ. So when you look at the resurrection, it's true, the resurrection happened on Sunday. So technically speaking, you can look at this in two different ways in terms of the day of Christ's resurrection. Everyone knows that Christ rose on the third day. That's fine. Friday He sacrificed. He is the one sacrificed, the lamb, the unblemished lamb. But He's crucified on Friday. And then on Saturday, which is the Sabbath day, Christ takes and really fulfills perfectly and completely the Sabbath rest, where He rests in the tomb. And then on Sunday, He rises from the dead. So 3 days He rises from the dead. But you could look at it in another way. He rises on the 8th day. So think of it this way. So you've got a normal week. Christ is crucified on Friday, which is day 6. On the Sabbath day, day 7, He is in the tomb. He actually goes to preach to the righteous souls in prison, as Peter says. But then there's the beginning of a new week. Like if you're counting it chronologically in a sequence, it's really the 8th day, the first day of a new week. So when we say the 8th day, we're saying it's the beginning, the first day of a new week of creation, all right? So hope you're tracking with me on that. So in Christ's resurrection, the first day of a new week, that symbolizes the beginnings of the new heavens and the new earth. So this is why we worship Christ on Sunday. He rose from the dead on that day, but really it's the inauguration of a new creation that's taking place in Jesus. The old has passed away, and the old creation is passing away, and ultimately it will definitively pass away at the second coming. But now we worship Christ at the first day of a new creation, the day of His resurrection. That's the way to understand why we worship Christ on Sunday. Because He rose from the dead, it's the first day of a new week, the first day of a new creation, and we still honor the Sabbath. We still fulfill the commandment by setting aside that one day out of the week for worship and for love and for Sabbath rest, but now that day is on Sunday. So I hope that helps in understanding why we do what we do. And if it does, great, give me a like. I'd appreciate that. Subscribe and follow and share, and we'll see you over at scriptureandtradition.com. God bless you.